All right, guys, we're out in the field, you know, just looking at the soil, testing everything, checking height on our beans here. It's growing good. Things are growing good. We're gonna get our second stage of fertilizer on the field right now. It's the third day of summer, literally 80 degrees out, perfect. I just threw, we leased this really big fertilizer spreader. I just got done with field 62, and unfortunately, field 62, we're only gonna have 2 stages of fertilizer on it, so we missed out on that added yield. But let me jump in the tractor. We'll get going here on the fields around the farm. I already got 2 stages on our little fields, and then this is our, I would say this is the big one at the farm, and then I'll just knock this out real quick. There we go. Let's get it turned on. But whenever I lease equipment, I always go really big so that I can just get it done right away. And most of the leasing cost is within like is like how long you lease it for. So if you don't lease it for a super long time, then it doesn't cost as much as obviously if you were to get a small one. And I like to just not sit in the tractor as long and try and shorten that time up. So that's why I bought the extensions, and then also the added tank on the top. There we go. Looks good. I think we'll, yeah, perfect. Just far enough away from the pond. Don't want to get too much fertilizer in the pond. All of a sudden we'll have a bunch of moss growing and a bunch of like algae. That's just crazy. But real quick, guys, before we jump all the way in today's episode, link in the description to G Portal dedicated servers. Use my code in the description for 5% off. Use my link, excuse me, in the description for 5% off a dedicated server. That's like how FSN works, how everybody's able to play at the same time is dedicated servers. So if you don't know what dedicated server is yet, look it up on my YouTube channel. I have a video explaining how to use it, what it is, and then through G Portal I can get you guys 5% off. So check out the link in the description. Like I said earlier, it's the third day of summer, so it's late summer. We're gonna be harvesting soybeans. We'll be harvesting field 62 tomorrow. And then let's actually look at the weather, because I might hold off. What, tomorrow's Wednesday? Ooh, Thursday's rain. Okay, we're gonna harvest field 62 probably. That's what's tough. We have rain coming Thursday. So what I want to do is, this field isn't going to be ready probably not till like Friday, which really sucks because when you lease the harvesters, a lot of it is the initial cost that costs so much. So I'm not going to hold the harvester for like 2 days, but it's going to cost us a lot to release it, if that makes sense. Like the initial lease payment is really expensive. So if I harvest field 62 tomorrow, return the harvester, wait a day, have it rain on Thursday, and then Friday harvest this field, it's gonna cost a lot more than it should. But with time being so close, I'm gonna see if this, it's tough. It's a tough call, because say we waited to what, this is Wednesday, rain on Thursday, and then Friday. So we would have to do everything, absolutely everything on Friday technically, and hope Friday isn't a bad. So we would be gambling that the weather's perfect on Friday. That's what we would be gambling. It looks like it's supposed to be. It's going to be a little chilly. Ooh, I mean, I guess the ground temp would still be pretty warm from the summer days. I'll figure it out tomorrow or the rainy day. We'll kind of see. I'll talk to the guys, see what they're thinking, but I guess I just have to finish fertilizing here, and I'll figure that later. So you guys will see what I end up doing in later in today's episode. All right, boys, welcome back to the farm. It's 10 o'clock. We're a little late. We had to get going. The sun's up. It's a beautiful day. It's super sunny, 63 degrees. And today we're harvesting some beans. That's right. Field 62 is ready to harvest. We are locked and loaded. We got a new helper here at the farm. CJ has been on vacation. He has been running away from the coronavirus. So Ian, are you ready to go, man? Happy to have you on the farm.
Yeah, I'm ready to harvest today.
Yeah, so we're gonna knock out field 62. It's our biggest field. It's about, I think it's 40 acres. But yeah, I think we got the combine up there. We got that delivered. We're leasing that for the day. Hopefully get done in 3 hours. That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
And then Brad's coming down now. So we're gonna wait for Brad, and then me and you'll ride up to the field.
Cool, sounds good.
Did you have much experience with farming, Ian?
Yeah, I mean, it's not my first rodeo, so
okay, that's good.
I'm ready.
See your little antsy running around, but I would be nervous too. Cool. There's Brad. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna have to pick up a grain trailer as well, cool. And we'll pull that with F450. Brad, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. How you been?
Good. This is Ian. This is our new hired helper.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, he was helping me earlier, move some equipment around.
Very good. So CJ has been on vacation, and I don't know when he's coming back, so Ian's kind of replacing him for now. And then Bolt, I don't know what Bolt's doing, but he's busy, I guess.
It's all right. We should be just fine.
Yeah. So the plan is, I was talking to Ian, we're gonna harvest field 62. The combine's already down. Or you guys already got the combine down there, right?
Yeah, he drove it down there.
So we're gonna harvest that, and then I'll lease a seeder probably once we're about finishing that up, and then we're gonna go ahead. Do you guys want to do winter wheat again? We can try oats or do something else, whatever you guys think. I mean, we could do oats, wheat, and barley. 1 to 3.
I was thinking, what if we let the viewers decide?
Yeah. We're gonna be playing it before the video goes out. But,
Okay, well then, never mind that.
Here, let's do oats. We'll do oats. We'll see kind of
Okay.
what. I can't directly compare our winter wheat that we just harvested to that, but we'll see. We'll do oats. I think it's a little more profitable. I'm not.
I believe it is.
Okay, so we'll play oats once we get done with that, and yeah, so we'll have somebody run down there once we're done harvesting. I gotta stop at the shop, Brad. I'm gonna lease another trailer.
Okay.
Another John Deere trailer, so we can pull that with the pickup, and we'll go from there. So I'll meet you down there, Brad.
All right. Where at field 62 or
Yep.
the shop?
62.
All right. I'll see you there.
Okay. Jump in.
All right. Yeah, I'll ride with
Jump
you.
in the truck. Let's go. All right, Ian. I'm gonna get started here. Jump into the field and try and watch out for traffic. We probably shouldn't be out here.
Yeah.
And then just get the truck and the trailer in the field. It doesn't look too wet, so you should be fine. But just be careful. There's gonna be wet spots. Just stay. The driest spot is typically right around here.
Yeah, I'll try not to get her stuck.
And I'll always try and come back. We upgraded. We have the big top there, so like I'm able to hold a lot. So I'll probably just come to you instead of you come to me, just again, so you don't get stuck. And
Cool.
I'm gonna get started here. Just hang out for a bit, and I'll get the strip cleared for you.
All right, sounds good.
All right, here we go, guys. Time to make roughly around like $200,000 if we could sell this at a really good price, which I think we can. There we go. So Argentina right now, and I'll pull up the website once I get this started. But Brad just told me in Argentina we can sell these soybeans for, I think he said somewhere like 2,200 per 1,000 liters, which is insane because I think last season we sold it at around $1,500 per 1,000 liters. So that's what, another 30% increase in price, which would send us way over 200K on this field for soybeans, which would be great. Granted that we yield the same. We aren't going to get the same yield as we did last year because we didn't put the third stage of fertilizer on. We did put 2 stages. But I think we're going to lose like 10%. So if we can make up for that decrease in yield by an increase in like selling overseas, that would really help. But for those who are curious how selling like overseas, and I'm not 100% on it, understanding it, but selling overseas, you have to have some sort of warehouse. Again, I'll pull up the website here once I get this cleared out. But you have to have a store, you have to have a warehouse to store the grain in America. Then you have to have a warehouse in Argentina. And then I think you have to pay like $5,000 or something, which isn't bad when we're dealing with hundreds of thousands of dollars. So like in the end, we can make sure we're making money on it. But I'll show that here in a second. All right, Ian, do you know how to run one of these things?
Yeah, put it in drive and go, right?
You're gosh dang right. Just go straight. Don't miss any. If you miss some, you have to come back, pick it out the ground yourself.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, good luck.
All right.
Hopefully he runs it straight. That's probably the biggest thing. I've seen his mowing lines. He's good at mowing, so hopefully, you know, he just takes that concept and it looks good. I think he's pretty straight there. Let me check this side. Yeah, that's pretty good. So hopefully he does good. I got him on a walkie. So I'm going to be in charge of unloading them and everything right now. He's good. I unloaded the first one into the Ford. I'm going to bring that to the field. It's pretty dry over here, but on the tree line, it's a little more wet. And then back in that back far corner, it's wet too. So I don't like to head over there. I'm going to pull into the field real quick, but let me pull up the website. I'm going to pull up my tablet real quick, show you guys what kind of going on the website, what we're looking at for like money and how the farm, I guess, is doing financially. Right, so our in-game money right now, our in-game savings, not in-game, but through the website is about $200,000. Go to accounting real quick so you can see. So our stocks are almost to 100K. I was thinking about selling our Ford stock, and actually I'm probably going to right now while I have you guys. I think we opened up a few other things, but let's just look at our stock details, how much we're up. So we're up 11K, which is total invested. So just is 4,000, roughly 4,000, and roughly 10,000. So we made a 20% gain on that, which is super good. I'm super happy about that. So I was thinking about selling it all and then just buying more of these stocks that have gone down for us. Like John Deere at one point was down $4,000. Case is still down $3,400, and they're on their all-time lows. So it's a matter of time. And then these we just got in boxes, but it's a matter of time before those stocks shoot up. I'm super happy with Ford. Maybe we should buy more, but I'll go to the Ford stock details. So we bought it. I think we bought it like at $26 or like $25, right around the low, and it shot up all the way to 31. So like I said, we made a 25% gain, which is super good. And yeah, like $10,000 on. Imagine if we invested, you know, 200,000, that would be a $50,000 gain, which is pretty big for really doing nothing. So let's go to the auction house real quick. We're looking at acquiring a new piece of equipment. We're going to start bidding on this. It starts later today. And hopefully, again, when we bid on equipment, we're bidding against everybody in FSN, not just everybody in Medicine Creek. So there's another plot of land coming up, Field 19, which is here's our farm, really hard to see. Field, here's our farm, and then it's just south of us. So this would be a good piece of land. I'd say it's probably just a little too expensive. If this was maybe next year or something, that would be good, but right now I think we're good. So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna sell our forward stock. We're gonna sell. Shares held is 10,000. So the only thing with this is we pay transaction fees. So I don't want to like sell and buy to. I might hold on to this actually. I think I will, just because I'm kind of up in the air. Let me look at it again. Okay, I was actually looking at the wrong stock. I think we bought it at like $3 and it's still. I'm probably just gonna hold on to this and we'll kind of see from here. All right, Ian, how do you like the combine?
Runs great.
That's good. That's good. Well, it looks good. You were going pretty straight. I don't think you missed anything.
Yeah, I think I went. Yeah, it looks good.
So I'm gonna go run this back to the farm. I'll probably I'm just gonna load it into our bins, and then I don't know what we're gonna do. I keep checking price. Ooh, I haven't even looked at prices. Let me look today, and then we can talk to Brad too about what we want to do. All right, there we go. I'm topped off.
All right, we got 30% left. So
okay, I'm pretty sure Brad's on his way. He'll come get you.
Cool.
Just holler. All right, guys, we're gonna sneak out of the field here. I didn't want to go all the way back there, but just because it's a little muddy back here and I don't want to get stuck, and these really aren't made to like go too deep into the field, but they have decent tires on them too. They float pretty good. There we go. So I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna get this unloaded at our farm. I'll see you guys once we get there. And oh, there's Brad. Cool. He's bringing down the cedar so he can run and unload Ian there when he's almost done. There we go. We're trying out a different planter. We're trying out the Great Plains planter just because it's way bigger. One, it doesn't put down fertilizer, which is fine because we'll come right behind it and spread fertilizer ourselves. And it's just so big. It's good for field 62 because it just knocks it out right away. And then I don't know what we haven't decided on what we're gonna. All right, so I just unloaded our 48,000 liters of soybeans into our bins, and I gotta pull up my phone. We're gonna go through prices and see kind of what we can do. If I go to interactions, import and export center, and so we'll look up the funnest one. We'll look up soybeans, the one that makes us the most money. And so I have on my sticky note that we sold them at $1,200 last year per 1,000 liters. That's kind of what the measurement is, or like what the prices technically are selling. So Brad said he saw soybeans for 2,200. I did not see that. Maybe he meant 1,200. Oh wait, there it is. Austria 2,200. Oh my goodness. So just for perspective, last year we sold our soybeans at $1,200 per 1,000 liters, and I'll plug it in. We made $160,000. And if we were to sell in Austria right now, we would have made $280,000. We would have made an extra $110,000 compared to last year. So that is crazy. That's a lot of money. So we're gonna see kind of how we can get that. We're gonna kind of look, because there's things. We have to buy these warehouses and then licensing, and I think there's other costs too. Yeah, we have to lease a new warehouse for $5,000, which again is totally worth it to make another 100,000. And I think there's some other trade cost here. Then if we look at wheat, I think I see 480 might be the highest, but if we can sell those soybeans, 488 in Sweden. If we can sell those soybeans right now, that would be killer. I'm gonna talk to the guys and we're gonna try and get that done today, because if we can get that sold, holy buckets, that would be crazy. But I'm not sure how this warehouse works, and I will show you guys once I learn. All right, so we've gotten a lot of work done. It's almost noon. It's almost lunchtime, so we're hoping to. The field is just about harvested, so before lunch, if we can get it harvested, that would be good. I'm running, I think, my fourth trip back to our bins, and I was talking to an admin on here, and I wanted to give you guys information, especially those who are waiting and whitelisting for FSN. If you aren't, honestly, you might not understand kind of what's going on, and if you don't know what the FSN is, you aren't going to understand like anything that's going on right now. But I want to give a few heads up to those who are waiting and whitelisting or want to join FSN. So if you guys are in FSN, make sure to join the Discord. There's a link on the registration page that I have in the description. Make sure to join that, and then also make sure you match your FSN username with your Discord. And then when you initially register, there's a why did you join FSN, or like what are you doing here pretty much paragraph that you answer that question. Make sure that is super detailed and take time on that. Make it a paragraph, like 8 sentences long. That'd be super important. And then make sure you join the new creator chat in Discord. Pretty much just wait. Don't be how much longer to the admins, because that's going to make it even more longer. And then make sure you see the in-game or the game and quizzes that Hans, the creator, and other admins host. And then make sure you answer that and just sign into your website every single day too. So that's super important. But I was also looking on how the importing and exporting works, and so it's tough. So let me show you guys real quick. We'll go to Austria. Like I said, we wanted to sell our soybeans at this price and make like an extra $200,000. That would be awesome. And there's a lot more to it. So right now there's no buy orders. These buy orders are like randomly generated, and so you can only sell soybeans to Austria through these buy orders. It's kind of complex, honestly. I still don't fully understand it, but you'll need a warehouse in America, you'll need a warehouse in Austria, and then you have to have that warehouse so big that it can store, like you can upgrade it and stuff. It has to be able to store how much crops you're willing to sell out, like the level or like the quantity. And then you need a license, and the warehouses only go for, I think they're only good for 30 days. Shipping, there's like fees in shipping, and it's not, you aren't going to get your money right away, but there are like brokers and different things like that. And then you can see these are sell orders. These are orders for people to sell. It's a lot to it. So I don't think we're going to be able to get that price that we wanted to. And so we might just hold up and either wait for this United States price to start climbing, or to wait for the actual in-game season to start climbing as well, and wait probably till next spring. So I'll talk more about that. We just aren't going to sell today. All right, guys, field update. Kind of, we had a little bit of a problem. So it's 11:30, and last time I checked in, it was 11:30, but that was like an hour ago, real time. So the server actually crashed, and we got reset. So right now I'm in the planter. We had like I would say like a quarter of the field planted. That all got reset, and we were just about done harvesting, and that got all reset. So if you want to see how much Ian's knocking it out, doing a good job there. And then I'm planting our winter oats, or winter crop here, so that we can, make some money when it comes around, and we can get an extra little bit of cash off here. But yeah, it got reset, which is just a bummer. It's tough. It's gonna happen. Bad time for it to happen, kind of like for us and stuff. So not too upset. Like it's just what's gonna happen. You can't really get around it. But like I said, I'm finishing up seeding here, planting oats. And then I just did a section while he's finishing up harvesting. And then Bolt was kind of our runner. I'll need more seed and fertilizer. He's getting that. And then he also unloads. He unloads the combine too. So things are going good here. And I think we're just going to hold up on selling. And we're just going to stockpile and wait for good prices to come around in the US or through like in-game seasons. So I will have more on that later. But honestly, I think we got pretty lucky with the weather, and it looks like we might not get lucky tomorrow with the rain, because we'd like to harvest that other stuff. But again, if you guys enjoy these episodes, if you enjoy FSN, please hit the like button, subscribe for more. In the titles, I always have FSN, and if you recognize Medicine Creek, you'll know which videos are FSN and which are not. Typically, the farming ones will be. I'm doing something different on this field. I sectioned it off, and then I'm going to go in circles and see how that goes. Maybe I'll go up and down here in a little bit, but honestly, like, it technically saves you some time, but probably with all the turning, and you might miss some down the road, it probably isn't the most. See, I just missed a little bit there because I made a bad turn earlier. I'm going to run a little bit of time lapse here, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, guys, we ran out of seed. I was just finishing up this field. It's all harvested. Everything is good to go. There's a cop over there too, so I don't know what that's about, but I don't know if we're in trouble, but we shouldn't be. Anyway, we're getting this field finished up. Bolt's on his way with seed, but I'm going to wrap up today's episode here, guys. Please hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Super important. And yeah, hope you're enjoying these FSN videos. I think we're doing good. I think the farm, I like making them. They're kind of fun to make. Now that we have Ian to help out too, it helps us so much. Because honestly, for a little bit, it was literally just me doing all the work. So it's nice to have somebody else doing all the work. So they should be here in a second. And yeah. All right, looks like there's Bolt and Ian pulling up, of course. I think we're going to have all time Ian as the driver whenever Bolt's there. Just so safety first. But he's got the seat in the back. We're going to get loaded up here. And like I said, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Guys, good work today. That was a lot of field work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, Ian. First time driving the combine. Bolt, good job being Bolt, I guess. And
Yeah.
what do you
Being
say?
late.
What's that?
Always. Being late always.
Being late as always. You're right. You're right. Well, we got the field done. That's good. And then our home field is going to be ready to harvest probably tomorrow. No, probably 2 days from now. So tomorrow it's going to rain. We're going to get the seed in the ground, which will be perfect. Hopefully it gets, you know, good nutrients, good water. So then we have to plow it up, and we'll do lime next time we come around. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out, and we'll see you in the next one.